Okay. Hello, hello, hello. Well, we are now playing a Minecraft, and I am going to show you the Castle of Thoth that I have done up all the information at. But first, I wanted to go through my house because I feel like the server's probably going to die on us soon, like all the other ones. And I wanted to show off the decorations. This is the all the MONS has Pokemon in it. If you've noticed the Pokeballs, yeah, it's really cool. Those are little balls. We added the mod Yushia, Yuushya or something. And then this is my main area where we grow stuff. And was I supposed to put in a honey seed? My kid said I don't have seeds. So. Oh no, I'm growing it because I saw it coming into the machine. Okay, we're good. So this is where all the action happens. I've got my bee stuff going here. And my dragon stuff. Over here, we've got making stellas to make things permanent. My latex system. And then down there is the antimatter to work with the forge. And then over here is where we grow everything. I like mystical agriculture. And then we've got the Ars Nova. And then over here, we've got mechanism, which is my favorite. A few little excess items. And then over here, okay, we're going to go through. This is where we got the Ars system going. And this holds the other stuff. Yeah, we hide everything. And then down here is where we fish. My pool. Sorry, it's raining. All right. And then, yeah, we got Pokemons everywhere. Oh, I haven't caught one of you. Here, let's catch him. Gotta catch them all, right? These are the high-end balls, the unobtainium balls. I'm not worried about master balls. I catch them enough with that. I'm hoping I get to build out more here. Ooh, who are you? Oh, a Neon Cuckoo. We've got so many of you. And then Nature's Aura is over here. I haven't got the ritual thing done yet. I just got this thing going. And then we'll go down to the basement. I'll show you the other Oritech thing. So Oritech is one of my favorites. Actually, it is my favorite at this point. I love this. So I found a platinum node here. And I got the bedrock extractor going on it and getting my my platinum chunks. And then I have my platinum chunks coming up there. I think that's all I have going down here. I just destroy a lot to do a lot. My elevator should be right here, right? Oh no, I lost my elevator. There it is. I knew it was around this chunky chunk here. Okay, and then we'll go out and see the other Oritech, which is over here. We got Snippers. And then we've got the Oritech to make the balls. Oh, dude. Okay, we can't do anything with this guy here. Come on, guy, move on. No, no, no. Keep going. No. No, dude. I'm not killing you to show people stuff. Do I have a lead? Yeah. I do. Dude. Come on. You stay there, dude, okay? These lasers will kill things. I had put the box up at this layer and it just demolished it. Okay, so here I need vibranium. These. these. So we're making vibraniums. So put this in. Wait. We're lagging. Notice the rain stopped. That's why I think we're going to lose the server soon. If I'm not getting booted. Am I getting booted? I'm getting booted. Oh my God, no, 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 dude. No, 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 no. I swear to God, you're going to show up over there just as the lag spike ends and just goes nuts. Oh, I did the wrong thing. Oh, my bad. That was my bad. All right, we're not making anything because I just screwed up. Go figure. Leave it to me. All right, we'll get this finished out. And we'll put these over at my kids. Let me put these over here. Yeah, that happened. No. This is the yeah. These are the ones. I need to go put these the wrong way. So we've got a create system going. My kid's making love balls over here. So over here, I add these guys. I make the other ones, and I just messed up because I should have made blocks of vibranium, but I didn't. And I have already got so many of these. That's what the things I just made do. Finish putting these in there for him. But what I can do, let me put these. I always go the wrong way. So we make Pokeballs, and then we've got Pokemon that are just spawned anywhere, and you can either throw the balls at them or, hey dude, I don't have you. Can I have you? And catch them? I don't have him either. We'll catch him. All right. Now the other balls are nowhere near as easy. All right. Do we have him? We have him. Sorry, I know I'm supposed to be taking you guys to the thing, but I wanted to. We love Pokemon around here. Never too old for Pokemon. Hey, but I'm only 58. No calling me 60. Somebody did that on another one. No. But that's okay. I don't have comments now because they'll go nuts. That was on me. All right, so this is the Pokemon situation to make the balls. You grow apricorns. That's what these are. The apricorns. The pink ones make the pink balls. These are the unobtainium ones. Here we got vibranium ones, unobtainium ones, and then all the modiums. This is from all the modium, all the mods. This is theirs. This is, you can heal them here. Oh, I must have been fighting. And then here's all the Pokemons I have so far. And this is my team right here. Yeah, I don't know much about them. My son says we're going to work on my team. Right now we're making candies to level them up in the pots. That's what this is here. And then this is our portal area. This is all the different kind of Pokeballs you get. And a smithing tablet to do things for, oh, and there's fishing. Oh, this is really cool. I really like this. This is my kid's house and his stuff, which he teaches me because he's the master of this. Oh, who are you? Oh my lordy bee, please get in my ball. Oh, you're so pretty. I'm sorry about that. We're supposed to be okay. Yay! Oh, he was cool. We'll have to look around. My kids always got the coolest Pokemons around. Do I have you? No, I don't. Well, oh, where's that going to drop? Yeah, you're going to go all the way down. Oh, that's funny. Well, that's good. You won't go in the void. That's nice to know. These are our portals to the raids to fight with our Pokemons. I've already got one of you. I got one of you too. You're so cute. And this is one of the Pokemon train. Oh, they're really harsh. Training up is really, really harsh. That was serious. And this is our little world here that we have. We just started the factory. We just started this, so we're really hoping, because I've already been kicked off once. We have to restart computers. And their little basketball. Yeah, this is my basketball. That's his. I'm short. He's tall. That's how it works. When you're the mom, you get to do these things. Oh yeah, I've got me my I want a house that I could grow on the roof. Why not? I mean, all the sun and stuff. Seriously. Okay. So now we will go to the castle. And this is the castle. So in the castle, we've got restrooms. His, hers, and whomever's. No judgment here. And then we've got the computer room. My son thinks everybody's too close together to game. I said, this isn't gaming, this is studying. And then the grocery store. Gotta have one of those, you know. I absolutely love this little mod, Yushi or whatever. I never say it right. Yusha. Okay, Yuushya. It is so cute. All the recycles. It even has the car. It's so cute. And all the meals. And then the kitchen. I absolutely love the kitchen. All the stuff that you can have in it. And then the air conditions. I love it. It's cute. So that's the kitchen for everybody. And then we've got downstairs here. We've got the waiting room. And then an education center. And arts. They gotta have arts. Art center. And then we've got a lazy river. And we've got some visitors on the lazy river. I love the Pokemon all around here all the time. And this is the lazy river to just get on the boat and ride. Well, you got to get a boat out because, you know, those guys are hugging the boat. Then we did a race, but I realized racing when I'm small, because I'm shrunk, it doesn't work very well in these. I can barely see over it. Who's in here? Yeah, we catch a lot with boats, don't we? So we've got the racetrack here. And then this is the laundry area. And of course, we got to have a DJ set up. I mean, best time to play music and have fun is when you're doing laundry, dudes. And then we've got the apartments or rooms for everybody. All the apartments. Because this is the people who run this place. This is what I want to build in real life. I want to build this and I want people to live here. And as long as they do their stuff, I don't want a monetary system. I absolutely hate everything that has anything to do with money. I am literally 2 degrees from money at all times. I make things. Oh, I got to finish that, don't I? Yeah, jump. You can't go to the top because at the top you get to grow. I haven't finished it all up yet because I had to get to the area that we're about to go to, which is, oh yeah, over here we've got the train. Of course, I have a train. And with the train, I'm not going to ride the train because I can't see through the train. We've got Tokyo. Again, this is that add-on, Yushia, which has, okay. So when placing these trees, just letting you know, you don't put them where they think, you don't get to put them where you think you're putting. You got to be real careful. And there are a lot of pieces, and they will wipe out stuff. Like they wiped out the track on me. They wiped out this portion. Oh, look, we had an Enderman. They wiped out this portion of the gazebo. Because this is a gazebo that hasn't been muddled up. That's this one. But I really thought, and it comes with, so the way you make these is through cutting. Let me show you really quick. These dolls, you get these dolls. I don't have the other dolls, but if I do you and make this doll, which I don't mind because I do make a lot of these, and then you put it in the stone cutter. So this doll specifically gives you different prototypes, okay? So each one of these is different. So if you look over here and you look at the toilet takes this prototype. So you've got all these things over here to build. It is so cute. And I mean, you can go in these places. This is pre-built. It is so cute. So cute. I fell in love with it. The only issue I had was a few of these. You'll see this is kind of messed up because I had to change out the blocks because they were purple and I don't like the illegal blocks. And then I've got the washer and dryer outside and clothes hanging. It's really, really cute. And it's got cars and bicycles and it's got trucks. Who are you? Oh, you're adorbs. Gotta have it. Sorry, gotta catch it all. Now these trucks were hole-in-one. I didn't do well on putting them. I didn't know how spacing. Oh, see those purple marks? I usually change them out. I'll have to change those two out. And then this truck was different. This truck you had to build. This truck is weird. You think you could sit in it, but you can't. I was like, I'm so disappointed. But then if I sat in it, I'd be too short and I'd be like, can't see out of it anyways. So yeah, you build the chassis and you build the sides and the underbelly and you even build the back. So this you build out so you can make it as big as you want and as long as you want. The cars are 2 pieces. And then the apartment, which I think is absolutely cute, which you can, you know, fill out the apartment if you wanted. And then we've got another one, which is cute. Whoa, I just went through that door. So yeah. And there's our air conditioned unit. And then, now, look, I can't open these. How do I get upstairs? There we go. I did not see this. So here's the upstairs. Yeah, we got fish tanks. It's really cute. Little apartments. Oh my goodness, these people are alcoholics. Holy cow. Lay off the booze, dude. Really, really cute. Really, really cute. So I put this outside, call it Tokyo. It is so cute. I love it because it gives you an idea on you know, what he was, what his, I like seeing what he put together. I really appreciate this guy who put together this mod pack. This is the bomb.com. And I played with all the other ones, but I've never been so tickled before with one. And then this is my castle, Unconditional Love. Of course, that's me. And then a heart. Yep, the train goes all the way around. And then, yep, that's me. But we're going to ignore that because we're going to consider me Lavender Love. All right, let's start. Is this the 17 dimensions? Yeah, let's start the 17 dimensions. Okay, so to begin with, we are governed. This Milky Way is governed by 17 dimensions. The only way to come into this Milky Way in the solar system is by incarnation. But you also have to understand that there's more beings here than we're aware of. We have the futuristic rays that came back in time and are stuck, and they're on the dark side of the moon, and they are androids, I guess I'm being told. Then you've got inner earthlings, which I completely understand everything about them, and they are Atlanteans who've never forgotten. They still have Atlantis technology, and they are checking us out. Yes, they are the ones that are keeping their eye on. They are not the ones that are mutilating cows. That's the Greys. Now, the Greys do this in order to govern how, see, they're aware of the energies and everything that's changing the planet. And so they come and they test blood and they check things in order to govern where we're at. Once upon a time, the Greys came and picked me up, realized who I was, apologized, and of course my guardians came in and we had our conversation. And I'm a young baby, young at this time. I don't remember this till just recently, but it was very not me involved. They were involved in negotiation. And I will say this, they were put in their place, I guess you would say. So here, the 17 dimensions, so other than inner earthlings, which there's many groups, some are at war, as above, so below, as below, so above. This goes all the way through, all the way up. Now, we do have a hierarchy. We have the one that creates all the universes. Then there's somebody who's over universal superclusters. There's somebody who's over universal clusters. There's somebody over the universe. That's the Diva Shiganratas. Then you've got the ones that are over the galactic clusters, and then the ones that are over the galaxies. Those are your Divaritas and your divine Pymanders. Then you've got the solar system, and then the planet that's inhabited. Whatever being who released you from the halls of Amenti is the being, the king, who is over you, because he is the protector of the beings that he released. That is our king, King Thoth. That again, my father, which has no bearing on this incarnation other than me talking about my ancestry, who I am, and what I bring forth. But before I was the daughter of Thoth, I came here 66 million years ago as a comet for my mother, Tiamat, who is Mother Earth. So I'm from Andromeda. I'm her child. Right now, Atlas is my brother. We become comets when it's time for us to come into another solar system. That is the only way Andromedan dragons can travel, is by being a comet. Okay? In another dimension, you would see the actual dragon. If you notice, I come in and burn the dinosaurs because I am fire. I split in half when I come here. My other half is Anubis. Anubis is in the inner earth. Well, actually, he's in the continuum, which is the governor of the 17 dimensions, because you go through the continuum to decide where you land after your lessons are learned. If you don't learn them on Earth during your contract, you will learn them before you go through. I guess they call that judgment. That's just baloney chips. It all comes down with how kind you can be to all beings. And the problem is, as long as you're eating meat, you're not being kind to all beings or reverent. There's a problem there. I don't want to sit here on a vegetarian rant. That's not what I'm here for. I'm just here for truth. So let's go down the tower of the 17 dimensions that govern the Milky Way. So the 17 dimensions that govern the Milky Way. We have dimension 17, which is unconditional love. That is the lightest you could be. Now, this is where unconditional love lives. And to understand that, just understand that anything that you love that becomes something is because of this energy in this dimension, which are beings in that dimension. We just don't see them. Dimension 16 is unity. Dimension 15, the oversoul network. Dimension 14 is the galactic memory. Yes, pay attention. Water, memory. Blood, water, water, blood, memory. Everything is remembered always. Galactic memory of everything. Dimension 13, death and resurrection. Dimension 12, divine dream. Dimension 11, star lineage. Dimension 10, memory flame. Dimension 9, soul voice. Dimension 8, law. Dimension 7, time machine. Dimension 6, ancestral memory. Dimension 5, heart of will. Dimension 4, mind. Dimension 3, emotion. Dimension 2, instinct. And Dimension 1, matter. That is the dimension we are incarnated in and why we see things. And I do not know why my elevator is not the same color as the strange matter beacon, but I guess it just can't be. So this is the 17 dimensions. When you pass on in the continuum, wherever your density lies will put you where you belong. Okay? Now, that would be where you sort of kind of live, you could say, but your job, your duties, the things that you will be doing and how you will live, that will have to do more with this, with the densities. I'm sorry, the 17 dimensions don't have to do with densities. The 21 levels of heaven, purgatory, hell, those are actually the density levels. Now, to explain to you, density is what drives you down. The more negativity and hate, that's why what's going on this earth right now with so much hate, this is by design. Most people who are incarnated right now, you guys are special star lineage. You're Atlanteans who are meant to remember. If you don't remember, you're going to go through more of a hell than most others because you're supposed to remember. Unfortunately, before we signed our contracts, including my own, we were a little cocky and we were like, yeah, I could do that. I could take that. Yeah, I could take that. Yeah, I can get past that. The question is, can you deal with almost every human being in your life being absolutely vile to you and traumatizing you your entire upbringing, and yet you can still sit here and say that I love every single human being unconditionally? I don't have to put up with them, have them in my life, or like them, but I do have to give them reverence, love, and respect. I can be reverent of the human being that they should be, and not like or have anything to do with the being that they are. We should all be reverent to the beings. Everybody has a higher being. We need to be reverent to everybody's higher beings. Now, if they don't live up to their higher being, you walk away from them. They need to go deal with themselves. You know what I'm saying? Worst thing you can do is lie to yourself. So let's go through the 21 levels of hell, purgatory, heaven. So, number 1 is heaven, Pymander. Now, I'm actually going to start us down at the bottom. Let's start here. Because I think it is the best to understand density. This is where presidents who don't consider their every being in their constituency, anybody who is terribly greedy, all the people on the Epstein list, everybody, every one of these billionaires out there, not one is going to skirt this. This is their future. This is all they have to look forward to. So they're going to do as much damage to you as possible. So to pay attention to those inhumane that are headed to the belly of Anubis to be reformatted once love redeems the soul, which is my archangel duties. My group, we love the most disgusting in order to get them reformatted because the all recycles. You get another chance, but you don't get to remember what you've done before. We do know that bad choices have to be made for free will to be had. But it is, at some point, you need to curb your appetite or you just continue to sink. So next you got the violent. Well, the violent, they're in dimension 12 in Mars. with Seth, Aries, and Kali. And if you know anything about these gods, they're nobody to be messing with. Incarnation is a rodent to be exterminated. To get right now, when you're on Earth, is your best chance to level up your density by being kind to everything and everybody all the time. The problem is nobody's told you that everything unseen, unknown, and inanimate are all beings. This is energy. Everything is made up of energy, because in the 17 dimensions, only dimension 1 carries the matter, but everything between the other 16 dimensions is what creates that matter. If you don't respect your car, your computer, your table, your pencil, what are you doing? You're doing wrong. You're making yourself more dense. So you incarnate as a rodent to be exterminated. Kindness is lightness. Density is what lands you here. 19, Hell 5, Liars. Dimension 13, Neptune, Nemti, Acus, and Tara. I'm going to tear up these words. Incarnation, lizard or amphibian. Coldness reflects lies. Most of all, you guys think that you're honest. But how can you be honest if you don't even know the truth? You deny the 13 planets. You deny the 13 months. You deny the 13 zodiacs. What is up with denying Ophiuchus? What the hell? That's mine too, in December. And it ends on December 25th. It's like the only thing the Christians ever get right, or some dates for something, but they're not what they say. You've got to be careful. This is what keeps you tight. This is what keeps you here. I did not get the next hell. I knew I'd miss something. So we're talking about hell 4. Let me take a moment. Can't believe I did that. This does happen though. I want to get this video out, so we're going to go through this. So where do I need to go? So I need to go to truth. No, not calendar. Truth. Okay. Hell 4, which would be 18. Yeah, hell 4. That is the deniers. And that's in dimension 1 and 8. And that's in series. Now, with a denier, I actually need to turn this into ash, come to think about it, because this doesn't, I was going to burn this and I forgot to burn it, turn it to ash, and then put signs up, because you get burned up. You go, when you're too dense, even as an archangel, I cover my eyes and my feet when I go and I praise him in his thing. I do it every night when I sleep. This is my duty. I still have to go and energize the sun, Amun Ra, Divine Pymander, whatever you want to call them. Everybody's got names for everything. These gods and goddesses that I put names here, Geb, Hades, Praviti, these are the beings that came to me to tell me that they are over this section of this. You incarnation as your most scary, whatever you fear the most. It's all individual on this one. It's meant to shock you and let you know that you're never going to deny these energies again, because you're not just denying one. You're not denying a god. And it's not like there's a bunch of gods. There is King Thoth. Then there's a Divine Pymander, the Divan Shia, the Divan Sharita, the Divan Shigatas, and the Divan Shigaritas. And you continue going up, the ones that are head of the galaxies, the head of the galactic clusters and such. It goes on. 17, Hell 3, Apep. Dimension 12, Eris. Apep, Eris, and Tridevi. Incarnation is a cow to be slaughtered. You're gonna learn things. Humility will be learned, and this is how it is. If you think you're angry, you're gonna learn that this is something that took over you. It's not who you are. All of us are divine beings. Even if you're reptilian, guys, lay off the reptilians. They are more sacred than you would ever know. They know more about Mother Earth besides me. They know more about Mother Earth than any of you will ever. That's why the indigenous know so much. They are those. They are the reptilian. The indigenous that are originally from this planet need major respect. In fact, we should be bowing down before them to learn. How dare you do this to the Native Indians? How dare you do this to the indigenous in Australia? How dare you do this indigenous in any country? Canada, all of them. Yeah, you kill them because they will kill Christianity in a fucking heartbeat because it's wrong. That's the truth. Now, yeah, I just had a feeling, but it ain't angry. It's love. Everything I speak of is pure love. 16, Hell 2, Insatiable Appetite. I figured this is the highest end blocks in the game and the most hardest stuff right here, the unobtainium and the vibranium aluminum. They're so hard to make with Create. That's what's in here. Insatiable Appetite. Dimension 15, Maki Maki. Happy, Dionysus. I'm not saying that word. Incarnation. It's an immortal jellyfish. Not saying that word. Yeah, not doing that. I have issues. You will learn to be attached to nothing. I promise you that. Jellyfish, you're just floating around numbingless. 15, Hell 1, Greed. Yeah, I figured green for greed. Dimension 3 and 8 is where you will work. Planetary Body Titan. Amun, Ariman, and Achilles, and Lakshmi. I'm going to tell you, this is the most populated. This is why we have so many rodents, by the way. That you incarnate as a rodent to struggle. So many people die greedy. All you have to do is be connected to the earth, material, or money, and you are Amun. You belong to Ariman. And this is the biggest hell. It is the most full. You reincarnate as a rodent to struggle. Kindness is key. Hard to be kind in a panicked community. Best to learn your lesson on earth to be kind. 14, Purgatory. 7, Ego. Dimension 4 and 14, Mercury, Osiris is where it's at. Osiris, Athena, China Master. Now, not all are on planets. Some are just on moon or satellites of other planets, but that's where the planetary bodies are. Incarnation is an elephant with all memories of all lives. That is painful. I just could not imagine. No room for ego. Humble will be learned. 13, Purgatory, lazy. I figured dirt was the best for that. Dimension 3, Earth's moon. Mao, Aether, and Diana. These are all gods that are controlled over this. Incarnation is a hummingbird. You got to be busy. You won't be lazy ever again. Duty is constant. We are all duty born, duty driven. Learn now or you learn the hard way. I'm not looking for fame. I will never monetize this. Don't subscribe. Don't care. Don't need it. It's not what it's about. Just pass on the knowledge. 12, Purgatory 5, Envy. Dimension 10, Uranus. Deshifa, Aramis, and not tearing up that word. Major respect for these gods. They come to me. Incarnation, Pangolin, most hunted animal. Accepting you get what you put out. So, envy. People want you so much they kill you. That's what it's about. 11, Purgatory 4, Pride. Dimension 3, Haume, Anher, Apollo, Bavard. Don't destroy it. Incarnation is a donkey, jackass, or a horse. Pride is a weight. Once you lift others, you learn to be light. 10, Purgatory 3, Lust. Dimension 13, I do have a boo-boo. Dimension 13, Venus, Hathor, Adonis, Rati. Incarnation, Komodo dragon, sexless or a sexless reproducer. Attachment of any kind is dangerous. Number 9, Purgatory 2, Inconsiderate. Dimension 9, Earth's moon, Newt, Hara, not going to destroy that one. Incarnation, Cat. You will learn to be considerate by serving mankind. 8, Purgatory 1, Indifferent, Limbo. I don't like Limbo because it's a Christian one, but that was the one that was given to me by the ancients because that was the only word they had. But what it really means is that this is somebody who you can't think I've harmed nobody, I'm good. It's not like that. No, if you haven't given freely of your heart to other people, that's what this means. If you're not giving freely of your heart to help other people, you will be stuck in this purgatory. Dimension 8 and 10, Tara, Earth, Anubis, and Seashot. That was my incarnation when I was daughter of Thoth, was Seashot. Incarnation, Beaver. Love must find you and cleanse you. Caring is light. That's what all this is about, is that you need to find love and caring Beavers are duty born, duty driven, and they have one thing they do, and they do it for the group. And that's what this is all about. You'll notice every one of these is not something that I just came up with. This is stuff that was given to me in many different ways. And they're like Dante has the 21. And so I have some backup, some that kind of, but yet I don't think any of them go this deep in depth, but that's okay. This is what I'm supposed to do. This is my job as C-Shot. I studied 20,000 years or 10,000 years in the Golden Domes. There's 5 of them, and I've been very busy. Or actually, I'm sorry, there's 7 of them. Yeah, 7 Golden Domes, 7. Yeah, 7, like China, all different places. Anyways, not privy to this. 7, heaven, 7. So this is the contemplative. This is dimension 1 and 8. Jupiter, Thoth, Poseidon, not saying that word. Incarnation is a dog. You get to choose who and where to help as a dog. So this is why when you guys think that these dogs are here for you, they truly are. 6, heaven 6, the just. Dimension 9, Artemis, Mot, Zeus. Incarnations, dog, cat, or big cat. Your introduction to the Angel Recruitment Center begins here. 5, heaven 5, principled. Dimension 8, 13 zodiacs. That's the planetary body. Horus, Demeter, Matangi. Incarnation, primate or bird. Angel Recruitment Center. You're basically in boot camp. 4, heaven 4, righteous. Dimension 4 and 14, Saturn. Bastet, not saying that one right, or Tripura Sundari. She comes to me all the time, so I hear her. Incarnation, you choose where and what. You can leave the galaxy. We are aliens, and this is how we come to this galaxy, because you leveled up, and that one, whatever their HPH system was, it's different in every galaxy. That's up to the divine, the king, the one that releases, because that's the whole point, is that King Thoth, before he could be incarnated, before he could be born to Ptolemy, is when he made the travel through the halls and released the souls, because nobody could be born. Ptolemy was the king, because he was the first to have a child, because he was able to get the divine to do this for him. But now we're going back to when we were Lyrans and we were just light forms, and then we walked into bodies and became Atlanteans. There's so much. You're able to assist other galaxies. This is where you get to move around. 3, heaven 3, the considerate. Dimension 3, Aether. Not saying those names. I will tear them up. Incarnation plasma to assist Mother Earth. Work to energize Divine Pymander and Amun-Ra. 2, heaven 2, unconditional love. For all beings, seen and unseen, known and unknown, animate and inanimate. Incarnation, anytime, anything. Archangel status, many, many duties. That's an understatement. Yeah. Now, this is the one I was in when I incarnated here. I am the first one at this level. I'll say this. I've incarnated many times in many galaxies. This is what I do. However, this is the saddest one, because this is my last one in this universe. I will be leaving this universe after this, because I will be leveling up, because I'm absolutely awake. I've got all my memories. I live by this. I will now head to the Divine Pymander's chambers. I will release my Omnial, which, me being Archangel Omnial, my name is after a lord. All of the archangels are named after lords and guardians of our planet. That's how it works, except for Michael. Michael is Thoth, direct right-hand man. That's different. He is my brother by another mother. And here is dimension, all the dimensions. He lives in the sun. King Thoth is in the earth. Here you prepare to leave the universe. Yes, I do. I am at this stage preparing for the new universe. I am right now actively having what you would consider negotiations about what position I would want to be in. I have a few, they scare me. So let's get down to the 12 chakras, which could be 15 chakras, depends on how far out you go. I go all the way to the all, so I go to 15. I'm going to teach 12 because that's what's here on Earth. But if there is a group of people that come out in the future, because I'm here to back the future with my information, yes, it can go up to 15, potentially more if you count the, super clusters and the clusters. It depends on who they are and how they do. But I'm giving you an outline, and other people will awaken and get more in depth. I am not going to break these zodiacs down. That's not my job. My job is to give the outline, so when the kids start coming up and remembering things, that they'll have this to back them up and go, yeah, that resonates, that resonates. Okay, so here we're going to talk about planets. Okay, we're going to start with the chakras, then we're going to talk about the months and the planets, because this is how it works, okay? The first chakra, universal gateway, the Divan Shagata. This is the being the all puts in charge of the universal gateway. The first month of the year is Mars, Aries. Gregorian calendar, 321 to 417. Planet that was named after the first month was Mars. You were doing business, you said Mars 4th, and that meant Thursday, Mars 4th, because Thursday would always be Mars 4th. You would go to work, okay? Now, if you said Aries 4th, then that meant you were going to a party or something that was personal. The first zodiac is Aries. The date is 1/1 to 1/28. We had 13 months, perfect 28 days. Gregorian calendar, 321 to 417. Yes, I know we're going to miss a day. That's a day at a time, sometimes two. We used to change our calendar and start our day. We'd start our calendar when we would see the sun come up on the right spot. And that's when our calendar would start. First chakra. Oh, okay. Now we're going to go down. Second chakra. Stellar gateway. The Diva Sharita. The being is in charge of the Milky Way galaxy. Second month. Well, no, it is galactic cluster. The Diva Sharita is the galactic cluster because Divine Pymander is over the galaxy, which solar system galaxy, I feel like. No, that's right. Okay, no, he's over the galaxy. That's right. My bad. Sorry. There's other solar systems in the galaxy. Second month, Venus, Taurus. Gregorian calendar, 418 to 58. Planet that was named for the second month is Venus. Second zodiac is Taurus, 2/1 to 2/28. Gregorian calendar, 418 to 515. Yes, the dates are off from the ones they have because there's 13. Along with 13 zodiacs. Third chakra, galactic gateway, divine Pymander, or Amun-Ra, being over the solar system. Third month, Mercury, Gemini. Planet named after third month, Mercury. Third zodiac, Gemini, 3/1 to 3/28. Gregorian calendar, 516 to 612. Fourth chakra, Spirit Star, Ardell, Lord of Nine. Fourth month, Terra, Earth, Cancer. Gregorian calendar, 613 to 710. Planet named after fourth month, Terra, Earth. I know her as Terra. Going to use it as Terra. Extraterrestrial is a real thing because we used to call her Terra. Fourth zodiac, Cancer. Gregorian calendar, 613 to 710. Sorry that all my freaking waystones are right at my freaking eye level. Fifth chakra, soul star, Samveta, Lord of Eight. Fifth month, Ceres, Leo. Planet named after the fifth month, Ceres. Fifth zodiac, Leo, 5/1 to 5/28. Gregorian calendar, 7/11 to 8/7. Sixth chakra, crown, Hertal, Lord of the Seven. Sixth month, Jupiter, Virgo. Gregorian calendar, 8/8 to 4/94. Planet named after sixth month, Jupiter. Sixth zodiac, Virgo, which would be 6/1 to 6/28. Let's put that in there. We had perfect months. 7th chakra, 3rd eye, Guyana, Lord of 6. 7th month, Saturn, Libra, Gregorian calendar, 9/5 to 10/2. Planet named after 7th month, Saturn. 7th zodiac, Virgo, 7/1 to 7/28. Gregorian calendar, 9/5 to 10/2. 8th chakra, throat, Elyon, Lord of 1. 8th month, Uranus, Scorpio, Gregorian calendar, 10/3 to 10/30. Planet named after 8th month, Uranus. 8th zodiac, Scorpio, 8/1 to 8/28. Gregorian calendar, 10/3 to 10/30. 9th chakra, heart, Quertus. If you're not praying to these guys when you're doing your chakras, I don't know how you're connecting to anything or even straightening anything out. 9th month, Neptune, Sagittarius, Gregorian calendar, 10/31 to 11/28. Planet named after 9th month, Neptune. 9th zodiac, Sagittarius, 9/1 to 9/28. Gregorian calendar, 10/31 to 11/28. 10th chakra, solar plexus, Uranus. 10th month, Eris, Ophiuchus. Planet named after 10th month, Eris. 10th zodiac, Ophiuchus, 10/1 to 10/28. Gregorian calendar, 11/29 to 12/25. And if you want to know who we are the rememberers. We are the reason why that they did this. Anybody born between 11/29 and 12/25, you are meant to remember now. And remember Atlantis. 11th chakra, sacral, Omnial, Lord of 2. 11th month, Haume, Capricorn. Gregorian calendar, 12/26, 1/22. Planet named after 11th month, Haume. 11th zodiac, Capricorn, 11/1 to 11/28. Gregorian calendar, 12/26 to 1/22. 12th chakra, Earth star, King Thoth, king of all gods of earth, only king. I will never call anybody else a king. I'm sorry, whoever's ahead of UK or whatever. I can't do it. I'm not allowed. The only king is my king. Ooh, I have a hole. 12th month, Maki, Aquarius. Gregorian calendar, 1/23 to 2/19. Planet named after 12th month, Maki. 12th Aquarius, 12/1 to 12/28. Gregorian calendar, 1/23 to 2/19. 13th month. Oh, that's right. I was doing something and building out, and it ended up covering everything up. That's why everything started. 13th month, Pluto, Pisces. Planet named after 13th month, Pluto. 13th zodiac, Pisces, 13/1 to 13/28. Gregorian calendar, 2/20 to 3/19. 3/20 is out of date. This day we sing to. So if we have a leap year, actually, we would never have a leap year because we would always sing to Mother Earth's rotation. So every year we would not start until the exact time. So our calendars would change, our clocks would change. We would have to stop our clocks and restart them up, or you would have to figure out how to fix your atomic clock to be proper. Because you can't go by time. Time changes. It's supposed to. We're supposed to go by the rotation we always did before. That's why we do this daylight savings time and this extra year. Gregorians, they fucked everything up. I'm sorry, but this religion bullshit left out the truth. The truth that you made a contract. Your contract is... You can't get out of it. You can't do anything about it. There's just nothing. And the other lies that you have on you is the Tower 7 and 5. So we also have 5 elements, 5 primary colors, 7 days a week, 7 lords in charge, 7 senses that have 7 senses of their own. The 49 sense beings, the 5 elemental beings is what makes your body. You are a light being that is inside a spiritual body that you're the conductor of. If you're not reverent of every being in your body, you weren't told. I know. You're told now. So, 7 sense beings that inform you through thought. 49. Listener of currents. 48. Breath weaver. 47. Thought sifter. 46. Word echoer. 45. Telepathic whisperer. 44. Silence keeper. 43. Tone decoder. First day of the week is Sunday. Sun, light, thought is the sense that is most prevalent and is to be honed on this day. Lord of Death, forming form the formless. He is 9, Lord of 9. Elemental force sun, not one of the 5. Okay, so we have 5 elements, but we have 7 days, so there's going to be a sun and a moon on Sunday and Saturday. All other days will be different. Primary color, yellow. Sunday principle, mentalism. This is the day you should be home working in your office or in your office working alone. Nobody should have any meetings or anything. This should be the day you should be concentrating. This is where you get hijacked. Anybody who tells you not to work on Sunday is screwing you over left and fucking right. This is your best day. Mentalist. 7 sense beings that inform you through intuition. 42. Tear alchemist. 41. Empathic vessel. 40. Memory streamer. 39. Heart tide watcher. 38. Dream listener. 37. Motive smeller. 36. Intuition driver. Second day of the week is Monday. Element is water. Undine. Lord of magic. Key to the word. 5. Monday, principle, correspondence. Undine water is the elemental being that governs your blood. Primary color, indigo. 7 sense beings that inform you through sight. 35, aura reader. 34, time veil watcher. 33, dimensional walker. 32, soul tone hearer. 31, Akashic listener. 30, light code decoder. 29, presence sensor. Tuesday's principle, cause and effect. Elemental being, fire salamander, governs body temperature, perspiration, and lymph system. Primary color, red. 7 sense beings that inform you through taste. 28, bone echoer. 27, weight keeper. 26, texture interpreter. 25, pulse of place. 24, destiny place. 23, shape whisperer. 22, taste oracle. 4th day of week, Wednesday, element air sylphs. Lord of light, keeper of the hidden pathway, 6. Wednesday, principle, polarity. Elemental being, air sylphs govern your breath. White color that represents the day, not a primary. There's only 5. 7 sense beings that inform you through smell. 21, angel tuner. 20, frequency tracker. 19, source resonator. 18, starlight smeller. 17, grace mirror. 16, prophecy eye. 15, truth meter. 5th day of week, Thursday, element earth. Lord of life, freer of souls, 4. Gnome earth, mental being that governs your bones. Thursday's principle, cause and effect. Primary color, true green. 7 sense beings that inform you through feel. Flame gauge, heat oracle, pulse harmonizer, will reader, spark child, pain translator, light sensor. 6th day of week, Friday, element, aether, dragon. Lord of expression, master space and time, 7. Friday, principle rhythm. Dragon, elemental being that governs your body's nervous system. Primary color, violet. Sense beings that inform you through hear. Axis keeper, void listener, essence smeller, essence. How did I miss that? I knew I was going to miss something else here. I don't know how I missed that. This is the 7 sense beings, which will be located under the truth tab and my emerald tablets, love. 7 sense. What are we under? Feel? No, we're under here. What did I miss? Axis keeper, void listener, harmonic weaver. Ah, that's where I messed up. Yeah, I had some issues earlier. And then essence smeller, and multi-sense mirror, sacred filter, and awakener. 7th day of the week is Saturday, Sabbath, moon. Lord of life, unbind soul, force 3. Saturday's principle is vibration. Saturday to represent, the color to represent Saturday is black, represents blackout, day of rest. You're not supposed to do anything. Saturday is Sabbath. Saturday is the day you reset everything because Sunday is your best day. So this is the 7 days a week. This is the 7 senses, the 5 elemental beings that govern your body. The moon tells you it's time to rest. The sun is telling you it's time to wake, if you understand that. So the moon is on Sabbath and the sun is on Sunday. When the sun is up, that's when you wake up and you get to work. Everything's about being duty driven. We all have soul contracts. We all chose to incarnate at this time. We all chose to remember at this time. This was and is our decision. And it's time that we start being responsible for who we are, what we do, how we do it, when we do it. Nowhere, no way, no how is anything if it's not centered around unconditional love. Seriously, what are you doing on this planet if you're not loving the fact that you're incarnated in this amazing time with this amazing life, with this amazing earth? How are you abusing her? Stop taking cruises. Do not get on the water. That water is sacred. It has memory. Get off of it. Stop shipping. Stop. We used to do everything by Zeppelins. We did everything by Zeppelins all the way up to the 1500s. I have no idea why this stuff has been scratched from history. I've seen the scrolls. I haven't incarnated during these times because I've only incarnated, 35,000 years ago. I incarnated because my job here is very, very limited. What is this? Huh. I'm not very sure about that. Why that's there, what I did. But I did it. I know I did. So yeah, I was trying to make my track a tough track, get it? So I grew this stuff. So it was really bad. My son got through it pretty decent, but man, did I go flinging around. It was funny. But that's what it's all about, just having fun. My kid's 38. Yep, we play Minecraft. We have fun. That's what we do. Why not? Life is too short. And money? Nah. I never have to worry about it. Faith takes care of me. But guess what? I don't need much either. Oh, yeah. We'll go down. That's right. I also worked on... I was trying to make a big pool down there. Me and my pools here. This side is this. I haven't decided what to do in this room. But that went down so far. I was loving it. So, yeah. I made a big waterfall pool thing. I don't know. I thought that was a really cool brick down here. These super experienced bricks. Yeah. I always go way out. I RTP way out, and then I'll go into create, and I'll cheat when I make the Castle of Thoth. This is my third one with putting my information out. I my job is to teach people, but nobody listens to me today. They all think I'm wacky, crazy, insane, have no bearing on anything. I don't know what they want to say. I mean, I get it. I'm saying that I'm the daughter of Thoth, but at the same time, I'm here to finish the Emerald Tablets. I've done that on the emeraldtabletslove.com website. I finished the writings of my father. That's what I'm here to do. But I'm not here to get famous. I don't have anything to do with fame. I'm actually quite anti-fame. Don't need money, don't want money, don't. I know that what I do and what I teach, when people start being kinder and people and billionaires no longer hoard their money, everybody will get what they need. But until this planet realizes that there's one fucking fact, every human being on this planet should have a right to water, shelter, and ground to grow food. I'm not asking you to give them food. I'm asking you they have ground to grow their own food. The fact that we have farmers who do our farming is bullshit. It has never been like that. You should never rely on another human being for your food source. You don't know how they treat those plants, because the more you love that plant, the more nutritious that plant is. That's a fact. Love is what drives this planet. Love is all there is. And if people don't get with it, Mother Earth will remove you and have another set of beings. Whoa, I was trying to say, what was that? Got somebody who wants a fight. Okay, you want a fight? There we go. We had a fight. Oh, I got one of these too. Let's go look around. You know what? I'm going to let this video go because... Oh, I did not know I had this. Wow. Oh, I was going to show you. My kid is... I guess that there's a way you can breed the Pokemon. If anybody's interested in the Pokemon side of this. I should make a whole Pokemon. I don't make videos about this stuff because I ain't good at this stuff. My kid is. I just plant things around him. So yeah, he breeds up. See the Pokemons? They doing it. Woo-hoo. So yeah. What is this? My kid and his stuff. He does the neatest things. Oh, what is this? I have to go. I gotta make this stuff. Oh my goodness, I gotta go make this stuff. My kid makes it, I gotta make it. I love you guys. Have a beautiful day. Thank you for watching, and I hope you enjoyed the information. I enjoy showing you.